Am I the only one that didn't know that one of the strongest indicators of overall health and life expectancy, even more than diet and exercise, is the strength of your social bonds? The research on this is extensive and fascinating. It even affects us down to the cellular level and how fast we age. If that is not more proof for the doubters that human beings are meant to be tribal social creatures, then I don't know what to tell you. But before we continue, I want to say that today I brought my notes, not because I can't memorize the information, but because more brilliant minds than you and I did extensive research on this. And I want to promote the idea that this is a discourse, as it often becomes in the comments. And the goal of a discourse is not to win an argument, but rather to arrive at truth. And on the pursuit to truth, all information is valid. So present your research down below. Now, that being said, let us remember that the goal of these videos is to inspire parents, not to invalidate their struggles. And some of you need to understand the difference between what is optimal and what is possible, because I know there's going to be people in the comments like, well, my grandpa lived till he was 105 and he lived alone in a cave. Yeah, well, one time me and my wife decided to, on a whim, climb Half Dome completely unprepared, didn't have the right shoes, clothes, water, gear. Her arm went numb on the way down. It was a nightmare. I got a rash on my ass, my dust in my eye. Did we get it done? Yeah, through sheer will. The human body is amazing, but would it have been ideal to have more preparation and resources? Yes. You see how those two things could both be true. Now let's get to the research. But for the sake of time, let's focus on the Harvard study of adult development, but I will source a lot of more studies down below. This was one of the longest running studies of adult life ever conducted. This research began in 1938 and followed 724 men from adolescence to old age. It then expanded to 1,300 people, including their spouses and their descendants. Now, all of the studies that I will link below pretty much suggest that life expectancy and overall health is correlated to strong social bonds. It has physiological benefits. Positive social relationships can trigger the release of hormones like oxytocin, helps with depression. It's actually dangerous to be isolated for our health. Mental health support. It encourages healthy behaviors. It shows aging at a cellular level to be slower. Long-term studies like Midlife in the United States study have shown that individuals with consistent social connections across their lives exhibit slower biological aging. Epigenetic clocks. The list goes on and on. The point is that human beings are not designed to be isolated creatures. We're not meant to live alone or raise kids alone. Do people do it? Yes, but we're social creatures, and the optimal situation is to love and be loved and share that. What the research is saying, all right? Do with that what you will. For me, it just means that I will continue to focus on the social bonds between my friends and family. I will continue to be a present dad, be safe, and love this kid to the best of my ability. Happy parenting, y'all.